Why do we always do this?
That's bullshit.
Lido literally made...
Take a game. Take a game from whoever made the
Lido did
sword
this
fighter.
joke at the New England versus Mass crew battle. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was it. This has to be butterdog. There's no other. Okay, so, to be as nice as I can, this matchup is an infuriating kind of loss for Duck Hunt because it's bad game design, because this matchup is entirely dependent on how often Hero gets bounced.
Woohoo!
Now Duck Hunt's neutral doesn't work.
That's the best part. And now you can just fish for your buffs.
Because Duck Hunt can't stop it. He can stop it when he can use his projectiles.
Really unfortunate time to trade with that jab, because you would have gotten all three, but, you know.
However, without buffs and bounce, which come with each other, he kind of doesn't like coming into Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
The gunman will eat the fire and lightning, which is huge, actually. I wish I could have that on my kid.
All right, we got bounce back. And
and
all Duck Hunt can really do when this happens is run away or try to box with a swordie.
Box with a swordie with a duck.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
it's not your best option.
Boosted F tilt is also really good in this matchup because of its like small invulnerability frames, but it's so inconsistent that it's kind of it also like just sometimes doesn't work.
Oh, all right, Duck Hunt. Sorry, I associate you with Duck Hunt. Butterdog. This guy can't read. He's just hitting buttons. Wasted his invincibility on Zoom.
I think it's so hype to play hero when you can't read.
Yeah.
I think it's the funniest option.
I'm dyslexic, so I'm not a fan of this character being in the game. I won't lie. But anyway, so I will not tell you what's in the menu until after it's been hit. But yeah, so now we're actually at a bad... It's weird, because, wow, you have a lead with Duck Hunt. I can't sit back and set up, because he will get bounce. And now all this setup is worthless.
Yeah,
for 12 seconds? 15 seconds?
But here's the thing, regardless
seconds to make Duck Hunt dead.
of how many times you get bounce in this matchup, Duck Hunt's projectiles being really consistent actually is a lot better against it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have it, it becomes a lot harder for you to scrap because Hero's moves are not fast and they don't have a ton of combo potential. And then if you trade, you're just losing percentage.
And as I was saying, he really only gets the buffs when he's in bounce and can just get them. Otherwise, yeah, Can or Gunman will be like, get that menu down. But bounce up, he just gets to have oops and accelerate.
I mean, you can also see right there that you can't get your two-frame options from menu because Can just come back up, bounce you off of it, and you're back into center stage.
And Duck Hunt has so much control over the velocity of his uppy. Those two frames are really hard to hit unless Butterdog falls asleep at the wheel somehow, something he is not known to do.
No. I mean, right now, despite the disadvantages we were talking about, Butterdog's still a good ride.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. No, there's nothing wrong with dying at 150. That's not commentator's curse. That happens.
I mean, like, if you get grabbed at 150 when when the hero has psych up, like, you knew what you were.
Either way, they're doing a good job at when bounce is on, they're doing a good job at avoiding it, and they're really trying to keep the pressure on, which is not something you see from Duck Hunt a lot. I don't think Duck Hunt's known for the pressure.
He's also doing really well. That could have killed.
That could have killed. That absolutely could have killed, yeah.
He's doing a really good job not jumping in. Like we noticed with that whole respawn, Butterdog was really trying to get a setup into jump. Oh no, up air. He knows. This isn't just a I counter because I know it's good. He seems to know the Duck Hunt matchup a bit.
Yeah, it is a little bit rough because of how, like, Duck Hunt's got like a surprisingly decent burst range against Hero.
It's also
and the speed.
Hero lacks the burst range.
Yeah.
Because it's like those servers aren't that good. Like, aren't fast. Sorry, not good. Fast.
Yeah, I mean, like I also really, I haven't really seen much of kenniky going for whooshes to platforms or going for any kind of whoosh combos because they are actually pretty solid for when Duck Hunt gets like directly in your face. But
he's also not buff fishing when he has bounce open, which I think he really should be doing more. You are a significantly higher tier character when you have accelerate and/or.
I think the issue right now is that when bounce is open, Butterdog is staying just close enough where you cannot comfortably fish for anything.
Very nice to hold that.
The can might have actually hurt that.
Yeah. The can. I don't believe the can could go anywhere, and then that's obviously play pigeon fair. But I don't think the can could have gone anywhere because it was thrown the other direction, so it couldn't get rid of the area. So if you
and unless you set up two frames like that.
Yeah.
A thing you can do, and you have the lead here in this matchup. We talked about, it's really hard to two frame. Not with Magic Burst.
Yeah.
You wait, Duck Hunt is one of the characters that just loses to Magic Burst Ledge.
Yeah.
It will take all of your SP, but again, if you have a lead, do it.
So now here's the question. We saw the setup of the Mii Sword Fighter. Is that totally a bit, or do you think that was just in case? Do you think you see it here, or do you think it was just a bit?
I think we might actually see it.
I think we might see it. He didn't seem, I think you pointed out, he wasn't doing hero stuff too much, like most of the platforms. So I think he might be working with Mii Sword Fighter.
Nope.
Oh, just went way back.
But I don't get, no, if the Sword Fighter was for Duck Hunt, he'd use the reflector. He didn't put the reflector on. Yeah, he's not using it.
But I mean,
just a bit.
Yeah, like so if you're fishing for Accelerado, especially against Duck Hunt, like you need to make the best of that because you
and
your
you can
combo
make a
potential-
lot out of that. Duck Hunt can.
Yeah, your combo potential just like completely opens up. Like that's like again right there. Like that probably was a misinput. Was supposed to be fair, but just didn't get anything out of it.
Does bounce do that stupid thing it does with grenades, where it makes you immune to the explosion?
Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's not.
Everything that is
You don't like that.
everything identified as a
Because
projectile.
it hits because it hits both.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how the move works. If Fox reflects the grenade and explodes while he's on the reflector, he still gets hit.
Yeah.
I thought sometimes Fox doesn't
Yeah,
get it at all, though.
but Hero was DLC. You had to pay extra money.
Hey, he needs something. This character's not that good. And landing aggressively with Hero
character-
means you're going to explode.
Not dodging
Yeah.
Duck Hunt's one kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here.
And here's the problem. As Hero, doesn't matter. You still don't really get to, if you lose the stock this early, you don't get to dictate the pace of the match. That's the whole point of this counter pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, you've also seen that, like, there's a nice little quick prompt for it. And just like that. Yep,
He's
there's
got plenty
explosion.
of space to open the menu.
Yeah. So now you yep, boom, there you go. I think it was a little bit of a late decision to make that because now you've lost like your bounce because you took a couple of seconds waiting in menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have like got fast and dropped air or something from ledge.
Yeah, and then they were just like right there is why that F tilt isn't necessarily like a end all be all for Hero because F tilt 1 got out. That's where the invulnerable stuff is, and there's the boom to again
the
go
can
on the
again.
can to go straight off the top.
He knows to do that. He knows to like make the can betray him.
It feels like Kenniky has his first part of the plan, get bounce. Second part, doesn't know. Like, very inconsistent with the direction they're going, and because of that, they don't seem to know what to do in these situations.
Why?
Okay, sending a message,
Was Bounce
I
on
like
the menu?
it.
Did he miss something
I think
there?
that had to have been just a miss.
I mean, yeah, but
No, sending a message. No one can kill you with me.
sending a message. Yeah, some burly man told me I lose in this round of pools. My mom gets it. That's the message.
Mom says it's time for dinner.
Just a little too high. See, like right there, like
Mom just came in with groceries and she's mad. She's not understand I can't pause the game.
Hot pockets are ready.
It worked to get back to stage, but if you whooshing back to platform would have been safer.
Either way,
He opens menu a lot, and again, I can't read it that fast. He opens the menu a lot and closes it. Is there really nothing on these menus for him?
No, there's a good amount, honestly. Like right there, like you could like bounce and oomph and I believe.
Ah, yeah, you're immune to can.
Yeah,
they said he feels hesitant.
now
He
you
gets
have-
bounced and he doesn't feel like he knows what's next.
Yeah, like that was actually really good timing because the can couldn't get there in time to get up there. So holding that slash a little bit longer could have been a good 2-frame option. But then can is again a really rough thing for Hero to deal with at that certain at these positions of the field. So now, interesting.
Just run into the can. You have bounce. Why was he respecting?
Yeah, I mean, so now So things of like similar properties.
This is bad.
Yeah. So things of certain properties can't be prompted in the same menu. That's dead. Yeah, that's super dead. Yeah.
All right, well.
Big rough. but yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. He was clearly that was a counter pick, not practiced Hero, because he blew himself up.
Yeah.
There's not much argue against that.
Yeah. So it also kind of seemed that he didn't